What if the most resilient mind on the planet didn't belong to a corporation, but to the internet itself? Imagine an artificial intelligence that doesn't live on a server owned by a tech giant. It exists as a sovereign AI across a global network of independent nodes governed by code rather than a board of directors. It has no off switch, no CEO to censor its data, and it can own its own money while making decisions with 100% transparency. We are moving away from AI as a product you subscribe to and moving toward AI as a sovereign entity that lives on-chain. Running significant AI models directly on the Internet Computer Protocol, or ICP, is making this possible today. We are essentially giving AI a body, a bank account, and a set of ironclad rules it must follow to interact with the world. As we celebrate ICP's 5th anniversary this May 2026, we are seeing the emergence of the AI factory. This shift turns the network into a decentralized, sovereign cloud that acts as a trustless alternative to big tech. This is educational content only, not financial advice. Crypto assets are high risk. You could lose all your money. Some description links may be affiliates. I may earn a commission at no extra cost to you. Most AI you use today is centralized, meaning your data travels to a private, hidden warehouse. That warehouse is a black box, where you have no visibility into how your information is handled. You don't know if the answer was filtered, if your data was sold, or if the provider will suddenly shut you out. In the modern era, ICP has solved this by introducing full-scale on-chain inference. Inference is simply the act of the AI thinking or processing an input to give you an answer. Think of inference like a digital brain performing a single task, like recognizing a face or calculating a route. Normally, this thinking happens in a private room owned by AWS or Google. On ICP, on-chain inference means the thinking happens in a glass house where the logic is verifiable. Every step of the AI's logic is recorded on the ledger, making it unchangeable and completely autonomous. This is a paradigm shift. We are moving from "don't be evil" to "can't be evil" because the code enforces the rules. How does ICP handle a massive AI brain when other blockchains struggle to move a simple spreadsheet? It comes down to the unique architecture of canister smart contracts. Think of a canister like a high-tech digital shipping container. It holds both the brain of the AI model and the memory of the data inside one secure, tamper-proof box. These canisters are not static. They are computational powerhouses that scale as the workload gets busier. On May 10, 2026, DeFinity demonstrated the power of cloud engines during the anniversary event. Cloud engines allow developers to create sovereign clouds, subnets optimized for massive enterprise or AI workloads. This milestone positions ICP not just as a blockchain, but as a decentralized cloud infrastructure that dwarfs traditional competitors. We are officially moving past the CPU era of on-chain AI, which we knew as the cyclotron milestone. We are now entering the GPU era, or the gyrotron milestone, where specialized subnets tap into raw GPU power. This means AI on ICP isn't just a toy for basic chatbots anymore. It can analyze complex medical images, manage smart city data, or run large language models fully on-chain. By utilizing these GPU subnets, ICP provides the muscles that on-chain AI needs to perform heavy lifting. All of this stays fully within the decentralized network, ensuring that no single company can throttle the AI's access. This leads us to the rise of agentic AI, autonomous systems that don't just talk, they act. An AI agent on ICP can observe a real-world problem and calculate a solution using its on-chain brain. Then, using ICP's native smart contract capabilities, it can execute a payment to fix that problem. It does all of this without needing a human middleman, a credit card, or a centralized API. Let's look at a real-world factor that impacts us all: global logistics and the supply chain. Currently, moving a shipping container from Bangkok to London involves mountains of paperwork and dozens of brokers. It is a slow, opaque process, plagued by constant delays and human error. Now imagine a sovereign AI agent on ICP managing that entire container's journey. The agent lives in an ICP canister, meaning it is always on and immune to traditional server outages. It has its own wallet and uses chain fusion to pay for port fees or fuel in Bitcoin or Ethereum if needed. It monitors weather patterns and port congestion in real time using on-chain inference. If a storm is coming, the agent autonomously negotiates the best price with a trucking fleet to divert the cargo. It signs a digital contract and releases the payment the moment the GPS coordinates hit the destination. Because this runs on ICP, every transaction and decision is immutable and served at web speed. This solves the lack of transparency that costs the global economy billions of dollars every year. It turns a messy, human-dependent process into a vending machine for global trade. To be truly powerful, these AI brains need senses to see the world and muscles to move things. This is where DePIN comes in, decentralized physical infrastructure networks. Think of DePIN like a community-owned utility company that provides the hardware for the network. Instead of one giant company owning all the servers, thousands of independent node providers contribute their hardware. These providers are spread across 33 countries, ensuring that the network is geographically resilient. Sovereign AI on ICP uses this DePIN layer to get the real-world data and computing power it needs. But as AI becomes more autonomous, a critical question arises. How do we know we can trust it? This is where we implement KYA, Know Your Agent. In the old world, we have KYC, Know Your Customer, to verify the identity of humans. In the machine age, KYA acts as the digital passport for an artificial intelligence. Supported by the 2026 ERC 8004 identity standard, KYA proves the agent is running its original, untampered code. It builds a layer of accountability into a system that has no human boss to answer to. Now, let's talk about the economic engine driving this, the Mission 70 Tokenomics overhaul. Mission 70 is a community-driven initiative aiming to reduce ICP inflation by at least 70% by the end of 2026. This is being achieved through a burn-as-you-think model that is now hitting its peak. Every time an AI agent on ICP thinks or performs an action, it must consume cycles. These cycles are created by burning ICP tokens, effectively removing them from the supply forever. With the new Mission 70 rules, 20% of all revenue generated by cloud engines is used to buy and burn ICP tokens. This creates a circular economy where the more the AI is used, the scarcer and more valuable the network becomes. An AI model on ICP can now offer its intelligence as a service, earn tokens, and use them to pay for its own hardware. It's like a vending machine that earns enough money to pay its own rent and buy its own stock. This aligns the incentives of developers, node providers, and users around long-term reliability. The highway of the decentralized internet is finished. We are now seeing the vehicles move onto it. I must also address the honest risks and hurdles we face. While ICP is highly decentralized, the physical GPUs needed for AI are still produced by a very small number of companies. We must ensure that the muscles of AI stay as distributed as the brains, or we risk a new type of hardware centralization. Deep learning models are also incredibly complex, often appearing as black boxes, even to their creators. We need better, explainable AI tools within the ICP Canister environment so the logic remains truly understandable. Governments and regulators are also still figuring out how to handle autonomous agents that earn income. While sovereign subnets help with local laws, the global legal framework for machine-led commerce is still evolving. Finally, we have to acknowledge latency. While ICP is fast, it still faces challenges in millisecond-sensitive tasks. Scaling compute throughput while maintaining 100% security remains the primary technical hurdle for mass adoption. The convergence of AI and ICP is more than a technical upgrade. It is a shift to an internet that can't be evil. By moving the brain of the AI into a tamper-proof canister, we ensure that as machines get smarter, they stay accountable. This isn't about replacing the tools we use today, it's about building a sovereign alternative where trust is baked into the code. Whether through Mission 70 or the AI factory of cloud engines, the architecture of ownership has changed forever. If you're ready to take the next step in crypto, check the links in the description. Wallets, exchanges, and more are waiting. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research. Thanks for watching Crypto Pulse 360. Stay pulsed.